If you find this practice test helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more DMV-style mock tests to help you pass your exam the first time. What is the golden rule of right-of-way? Options are A. It is given. B. It is taken. C. Bigger vehicle wins. D. Speed decides priority. It is given. Explanation. Right-of-way is something you give to another driver to prevent accidents. It is never something you should take by force. What shape is used only for stop signs? Options are A. Diamond. B. Triangle. C. Pentagon. D. Octagon. Octagon. Explanation. The octagon shape is unique to stop signs, so drivers can recognize them quickly from any direction, even from the back. At an unpaved road meeting a paved road, who yields? Options are A. First arrival driver. B. Paved road driver. C. Unpaved road driver. D. Both stop then go. Unpaved road driver. Explanation. Drivers on unpaved roads must always yield the right-of-way to vehicles traveling on a paved road. White shark's teeth markings on a lane indicate. Options are A. Stop line. B. Yield line. C. Crosswalk. D. Speed hump. Yield line. Explanation. Yield lines, known as shark's teeth, are white triangles showing where drivers must yield or stop for traffic. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. Bridge weight limit. B. Maximum width limit. C. Low clearance height. D. Parking time limit. Low clearance height. Explanation. This sign warns of the maximum height allowed for an underpass or bridge. Vehicles taller than 12 feet 6 inches should not enter. Distance required to signal before a turn. Options are A. At least 50 feet. B. At least 100 feet. C. At least 200 feet. D. Only if vehicles present. At least 100 feet. Explanation. Texas law requires a continuous signal for at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. Proper lane for making a right turn. Options are A. Left lane. B. Center lane. C. Any vacant lane. D. Closest to right curb. Closest to right curb. Explanation. Right turns must be made from the lane nearest to the right curb to ensure proper positioning and safety. What is double parking? Options are A. Beside a parked vehicle. B. 2 cars in one spot. C. Parking for longer time. D. Parking in loading zone. Beside a parked vehicle. Explanation. Double parking is stopping or parking on the roadway side of any vehicle already parked at the curb. Parking distance from a fire hydrant. Options are A. 10 feet. B. 15 feet. C. 20 feet. D. 25 feet. 15 feet. Explanation. Parking or standing a vehicle within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is prohibited to ensure emergency access. What does this sign mean? Options are A. Sharp curve ahead. B. Winding road ahead. C. Cross traffic ahead. D. Side road intersection. Cross traffic ahead. Explanation. This sign warns of a winding road where another road intersects, so watch for cross traffic from the side. Which hand signal indicates a left turn? Options are A. Arm extended upward. B. Arm extended downward. C. Arm waving in circle. D. Arm extended straight. Arm extended straight. Explanation. To signal a left turn, extend your left arm horizontally straight out of the window. Is parking permitted on a sidewalk? Options are A. No, prohibited. B. Yes, if small car. C. Yes, for deliveries. D. Only on weekends. No, prohibited. Explanation. Parking on sidewalks is strictly prohibited as it blocks pedestrian pathways and creates serious safety hazards. What is reaction distance? Options are A. Distance to see hazard. B. Distance while thinking. C. Distance to hit brakes. D. Distance until stopped. Distance while thinking. Explanation. Reaction distance is the distance a vehicle travels from the moment a driver sees a hazard until they actually apply the brakes. Is driving too slow a violation in Texas? Options are A. Yes, if blocking traffic. B. Only for heavy trucks. C. Only in school zones. D. No, it is always safe. Yes, if blocking traffic. Explanation. Driving too slow is a violation if it impedes the normal flow of traffic and creates unsafe conditions for others. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. Road closed ahead. B. No entry allowed. C. Construction ends. D. Follow alternate route. Follow alternate route. Explanation. A detour sign indicates that the usual road is closed and you must follow an alternate path to reach your destination. When driving in fog, you should use options are A. Hazard lights. B. High beam lights. C. Low beam lights. D. Parking lights only. Low beam lights. Explanation. Low beams reduce glare and improve visibility in fog, while high beams reflect light back and worsen visibility. What is highway hypnosis? Options are A. Engine failure. B. Reaction to speed. C. Driving drowsiness. D. Fear of highways. Driving drowsiness. Explanation. Highway hypnosis is a trance-like state of drowsiness caused by long periods of monotonous driving. What does implied consent law mean? Options are A. Follow speed limits. B. Yield to pedestrians. C. Carry insurance. D. Agree to breathe. Blood test. Agree to breathe blood test. Explanation. By driving in Texas, you give consent to a breath or blood test if arrested for suspicion of driving while intoxicated, DWI. Broken white lines on the pavement mean options are A. Same direction traffic. B. Opposite direction traffic. C. No lane changes. D. Dedicated bike lane. Same direction traffic. Explanation. Broken white lines separate lanes of traffic moving in the same direction and indicate that lane changes are permitted. Rights of a bicyclist on a roadway. Options are A. No legal rights. B. Same as drivers. C. More than drivers. D. Same as pedestrians. Same as drivers. Explanation. Bicyclists have the same rights and duties as drivers of motor vehicles when operating on a public roadway. Who is required to wear a safety belt? Options are A. Only the driver. B. Under 18 only. C. Front seat only. D. Driver and all passengers. Driver and all passengers. Explanation. The driver and all passengers, regardless of age, must wear safety belts if the vehicle is equipped with them. Chance of being killed if thrown from vehicle. Options are A. 2 times greater. B. 3 times greater. C. 5 times greater. D. 10 times greater. Five times greater. Explanation. Your chances of being killed are 5 times greater if you are thrown from your vehicle during a crash. If a vehicle stops at a crosswalk for a pedestrian, you should. Options are A. Not pass. B. Honk to move. C. Pass on right. D. Pass on left. Not pass. Explanation. Passing a vehicle that is stopped at a crosswalk is illegal and dangerous, as you may hit the pedestrian they are yielding to. How to prevent shock in a crash victim. Options are A. Keep them cool with ice. B. Keep them warm and calm. C. Make them walk around. D. Give them a hot drink. Keep them warm and calm. Explanation. Shock victims should be kept warm and quiet until medical professionals arrive to stabilize their condition. When is proof of financial responsibility required? Options are A. After major accidents. B. After refueling vehicles. C. For 10-year-old vehicles. D. During vehicle inspections. During vehicle inspections. Explanation. Proof of insurance is mandatory when applying for a license, registering a vehicle, or during inspections.